y'all, it's Nail by Millie, and today I will be doing a tutorial on these birthday nails that I did for my client Jasmine. These are Jasmine's 4th birthday nails with me now. So we're gonna go down memory lane. These are her past birthday nails that I have done for her, and I really love Jasmine so much. She came to me as a stranger and she has been supporting me ever since, so it's only right that I got my boo a little birthday basket. She is finally 21 now, and I'm just so happy to have her as one of my clients. So we're going to get into the video now. The first thing we are going to do is push back her cuticles. This is very important to expose the new growth of the nail to make sure that we are prepping the whole entire nail. Next, we are going to go in with the Box Groove Beauty drill bit from Amazon. I will link it in my storefront. We are using our e-file on the lowest setting with this drill bit, and we are just lightly filing the cuticle or underneath the cuticle because it's kind of like a pointy bit, and it helps raise the cuticle so we can better cut it. So then now I'm gonna go in with my nippers and carefully nip her cuticles. If you are not comfortable with cutting cuticles, I would say just pretend that you're cutting the cuticles and get real close and do the actions. And doing that action and getting close and comfortable with your nippers, you'll then be able to eventually start cutting them. Next, we're going to go in with our e-file and our sanding band. Of course, our e-file is again on the lowest setting possible to make sure we're not causing any discomfort to our client. And we are just going to lightly glide the drill bit on top of the nail. We are not pressing down or anything because that is going to cause discomfort to the client, and we do not want that. So we're just lightly filing the nail. We're not pushing down at all or anything. So now I'm going in with my No C Curve nail tips from Amazon. I'll put the brand that I use on the screen. Ever since I have bought these tips, I have been in love with them. And then to glue them down, I'm just using the EC Basket nail glue from Amazon as well. All this will be on my storefront, like I keep on saying. And then this is my little hack to get all of the nails the same length. I make a little mark on my file and then use that mark to go in and measure all of the other nails. And then that nail was a little bit crooked, so I'm just filing it a little bit. First, I go in with my dehydrator, which I just use acetone mixed with alcohol. And then second, I go in with Young Nails Protein Bond. And then thirdly, I go in with the No Lift Nail Primer. All of that will be on Amazon storefront. And with Jasmine's nails, when she used to go to the salon, they never used to last, and it's because she has small nail beds. So for Jasmine, to make sure that her nails stay on as long as possible, we use a rubber base. And this rubber base I'm using is from the brand Cody Professional, and we just put that on her nails and then put it in the lamp. This is just a white gel polish from Beetles. We are going to be doing a swirl design, so I did the white base first with the gel, cured it. I did 2 layers of the white, and then we went in with some blooming gel, and then we just kind of took our brush and kind of swirled all these colors together. All of these colors will be used later in her design. So we just kind of did that little swirl design, cured it in the lamp, and then now we're going in. I'm sorry, y'all gonna see my face a lot on the side, and I'm so sorry. Next time I will not set my camera up like this, but for now we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're going in with our Cover Nude by Mia Secret with our Mia Secret monomer. I'm thinking about changing the acrylic powder and monomer that I use, because I have been using Mia Secret since I started 4 years ago, and I just feel like it's time to upgrade to something different. But we're just going in. All of them are going to be nude, besides the middle nail is going to be the ombre into design that we did. And so when we place our bead around the cuticle, we're just gonna pat, pat, pat so all of the product can go lay flat down and there will be no lifting. And then I'm gonna encapsulate them in clear to kind of build the apex. And I don't use a 3 bead or like a certain bead method. I just use as many beads as I need until the nail shape is how I want it. You want to make sure that you're looking and feeling the nail so you can make sure there's no divots, and make sure that you have a good enough apex so when the client bumps their nails, it's not just going to snap the nail in half. And I have found that is very important. When you're in the cuticle area placing your bead, you want to make sure you are tapping and not dragging. So after we have applied everything, all the acrylic nicely, we are going to go in with our 100 nail file. I just buy my nail files from the local nail salon store by my house. They are cheaper there than they are on Amazon. And first we're just gonna file the side walls and the free edge. And you want to make sure you're keeping your file straight so that you're filing the nail straight. And then we're gonna go in with our 5-in-1 pan and drill bit. I think this is the fine one, but you could use a coarse or extra coarse. And we are going in and sealing the cuticle and making sure the cuticle area is all nice and flat, so when they grow out there's not going to be any lifting from there. And then of course just smoothing out any bumps that we see. And then we're going to go in with the sanding band and just smooth the nail out again. This is really just getting out any extra bumps, lumps, any scratches, like everything, all of the above. And I really like to go in and do that with the cuticle area with the sanding band. It makes it real nice. And then we're going to go back in with our hand file and just crisp up the shape real nice. Like before we just filed the edges and the shape a little bit, but now we're really going in and making sure everything is perfect, making sure our nail file is parallel with the nail when we're filing the edges so that everything is nice and straight, and making sure everything is perfect. After this, I asked all of my clients to let me know if I need to fix anything, and mostly I'm talking about like the tops of the nails and making sure that from their point of view that all of the tops are straight and none of them are slanted, because from my angle it may look like it's good, but from their angle it may look a little different or off. So I just ask all my clients if I need to fix anything with the shape after this step. So after I finished filing, I had my love go and wash her hands. So now everything is nice and clean, there's no dust. I started by putting a top coat on the 3 nails I'm going to do nail art on, just so I can easily wipe the design away if needed. And I'm sorry about my head again. So on the pinky and the pointer will be French, and then on her middle and her ring finger and her thumb, it will be like the 90s 2000 nail art. So we're basically on the nail art ones, we are just going to be painting like little half shapes and circles for the colors in the background. So I started with yellow on that one, and then for my French I kind of mark up a certain amount of dots so that with my brush, so that each French is like the same amount up, if that makes sense. So I did like 4 dots, and then that's where like the top of the French would be, and then I just do 2 lines going up. I don't really use the V method or anything like you see people on TikTok do. And then on the thumb we'll just do another half circle of pink to start with, and then have her cure that. Then we're gonna go in with the second coat of the French white, and this is just the Beatles white gel polish. And I love putting like a top coat or a foundation base first because it really just helps everything glide on and you don't have little scratches on the nail where the paint could leak and then it's not straight anymore. And then on the ring finger, we're gonna go in with blue for our second coat. And then the second coat of white on the pointer. And for the Beatles gel white polish, you probably only need 2 coats, but I'm really OCD and I do 3 coats just to make sure everything is really good, especially on the smile line. The tip of the nail probably doesn't need 2 coats, but yeah, just the smile line I'll definitely do 3. And then the next color we're doing is pink. And then you see I wasn't gonna do a second coat, but it was just something in me, or a third coat was like, girl, just do the third coat and make sure everything is perfect. So that is what I did, because I just be wanting my clients' nails to be perfect. Like, I need them to be perfect for them. And then on the thumb, the next color we're going to go in with is the green again. We're just gonna make sure the green is nice and opaque, and then we're gonna go in with yellow on the other side so they're not touching and they won't smear while I put them in this, well, she puts them in the lamp. And then this pink was not opaque enough, so we're gonna go in with another coat. This nail kind of took longer than I thought it was going to take, but I think it's really my fault because I'm such a perfectionist, because the colors did not need to be opaque and all even. Like, the way people do this design is they kind of just take the brush and just kind of swipe it on there, but for some reason I had to have my colors perfect before I did the design on top. You feel me? I don't know, that's just the way I am. And between all these clips, she's obviously putting her hand in the lamp, and I will link my lamp on my Amazon storefront as well. And please let me know any other videos you guys would like to see, because I'm trying to be really on my YouTube shit, and you guys really enjoyed the unboxing video I kind of did of the nail hand from Amazon. And like, I was just wondering if there's any other like unboxing or any other reviews you guys would like to see from me, because I'm trying to really be active on here. So anything you guys would like to see, I got y'all. So now I'm taking the white gel polish again, and we're just gonna go in and kind of make these little curvy lines, and we're trying to make the lines thinner as the line goes out. And I paired most of the white lines next to a black line because that's kind of like how it was on my picture. You can do this design so many different ways. There's not one way to do it, but you kind of just draw lines wherever you feel like it, wherever like you think would look best. Like, there's really no rhyme or reason to where I put any of the lines. It's just whatever you think. And then you go in with the dotting tool and just kind of do the opposite of what's next to it. Like, if it was just a black line, I'll put like white dots next to it, and you can even put the black dots next to the black line. Like, it really doesn't matter. You're just trying to make it look cute, and I feel like I did that. I feel like the dots really added all together. And then I wanted to put these stones on here, but it was just that heart was way too big, and then the money sign was way too big. Like, I thought her nails were a little bit longer, and then I was trying to go look in the inspo picture that I had, like, what did she put there? And she put like these smaller little gold gems. So I did the crown on the bottom, and then a little star at the top, and then on her thumb, I don't even remember, I think that's the weed leaf, and then I did another little star at the top. And then on the other hand, I did her man's initial on a charm and then the money sign, I'm pretty sure. And then on the middle finger where we did that little swirl on the bottom to the ombre, we're just gonna put some gold diamonds just because it was missing something. And for the rhinestones, I'm using the Nail Supply Glamour Diamond Gel Glue. And I really love this glue, but there's also one on Amazon that I'll link in my storefront that's kind of similar. So it's just like a thick gel. And then I'm going to top coat this with my Beetles top coat. I have been using this one lately and I really like it. So we're gonna top coat the nail with the two nails with the design and then the nail with the swirl ombre for right now. And then we're gonna go in with her pinky and put 21 just because I felt like it had to say 21 somewhere. Like that's a big milestone birthday, so I felt like it had to be displayed somewhere. And I put the two on crooked, and for some reason these nail stickers, like once you put them on, they're so hard to take off, and I can't have her walking over here with the crooked too. And it probably wasn't even that crooked, it's probably just me, but I had to just put a new one on. So I peeled it off as best as I could and tried to, it took me a second to get that off. It was not trying to come off. And then of course I felt like the pointer was too plain, so we're just adding some diamonds in the smile line. Again, sorry for my big ass head in the way. And that will be the last finishing touches for the diamonds. I was trying to put like a bigger stone on there, but it was just not looking right, so we just put a regular circle one. And everything is looking so cute. And then we're gonna go in and top coat everything all together. Again, like, please let me know any videos y'all would like to see from me, and I promise I got y'all. And then I like to do this when I use gel polish, just file the edges and the tip just to make sure the shape is still all good. And the pinky was a little, when it's the sticker be bulking out, so I just put a second layer of top coat on the pinky so the sticker wasn't like about to come off. And then we're using our Nailed by Millie cuticle oil to finish everything off, and they look so cute. And then here are just a few videos of the finished look. And please let me know any other videos y'all would like to see from me. Let me know if you would like to see more tutorials, or if you would rather see more unboxing videos or first time product reviews. Please let me know what you would like to see. And here's a video of my boo at the end of her appointment, period.